I always told myself I will never go to Ibiza if I don't play. And one day my management called me and said, "Hey, are you sitting?" I was like, "Yeah, what's going on?" He was like, "You were performing at Pacha." I ended up going to Ibiza for the first time on that date in May 16. I remember a friend of mine, he told me like, "It's your first time in Ibiza, let's go to the beach. You have to grab the sand like this, and when you release the sand from your hand on the beach, you gotta make a wish, because it's your first time in Ibiza." I grab the sand like this in my hand, and I make the wish like, one day I will be a resident DJ in Ibiza.
Yo, what's up guys, this is Yugel, and this is my first time ever in Ibiza. I play tonight at Pacha. The day is gonna be crazy.
It was like really like a dream come true. Like it's like, you know, this place is legendary, so many DJs been here before.
It's your first time in Ibiza now?
Yeah.
Sorry? It's your first time in Ibiza?
Yeah.
Okay. This is Pacha.
For me, it's even more than that. It's like the place that kind of like shaped. Even though the house music didn't really start in Ibiza, it is for me where all that DJ stuff really became a big thing, you know. And I had my first hit in 2018, so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna live in Ibiza, because it was my dream. So I was living 2019 in Ibiza. I had an apartment here at Marina Botafoc. But yeah, definitely I have a very special relationship, a special feeling with this island. It's probably my favorite place to live in the world, and especially for the 4 months of the season, of the summer season. It's the heaven of what we do. That's what it is.
It's the place where you have the top 150 best artists, best DJs, best producers of the world at the same time during 4 months, and it's a pipe to the world. I mean, what's happening in Ibiza in the summer is reflected in the whole world in the winter. So obviously that platform shines a lot worldwide and helps everybody to rise on the global scene. With a French accent. Huh? Okay, so my name is Yann Pissenem. I'm the owner and CEO of Ushuaïa, High, Universe and the Night League. It's always for us a special moment when we do that call, because we never know what the artist is gonna say, and we really want to convince him.
We in the middle of a tour in India. I'm at the airport and my phone is ringing. It's like a Spanish number that I don't know, and I'm like, the fuck is that, you know? So I'm picking up the phone and I'm like, yo, what's up? Who's that? And he goes like, this is Yann Pissenem from High Ibiza. And I'm like, hey, what's up?
The moment you make that decision is because you're sure that step needs to be done, and you really want this to happen. So even on our side, there's always a little bit of stress and pressure. What is he gonna think about it? What he's gonna say? Is he gonna be interested? Maybe not. And yeah, but I remember the call. Obviously because it was important for this season.
I feel super excited. It's a mix of emotion though. It's a mix of like, you know, being nervous, a bit stressed, being proud, being happy, being like, it's the journey, you know. It's 21 years in the making. So we worked so hard on this project the last 7 months, trying to create something new, something that don't really exist on the island. That we feel like we really want to show it to the world, show it to the people, and see how they're gonna fuck with it, you know.
Je suis Laurent Saint-Quentin, je suis le creative director de UGEL. Je suis actuellement en train de m'occuper de toute la résidence à High Ibiza.
Tu veux pas estimer un peu là?
Donc ouais, les étapes c'était d'abord trouver la direction artistique. Je pense qu'avec High on a super bien accroché et tout s'est super bien passé en fait. On était vraiment sur la même longueur d'onde. Tout ça a été créé avec eux entièrement.
They have a vision of what they want. You know, and I remember our first call. We talked, and after probably 5 minutes, if it's not 2 minutes, we were aligned on the vision, etc. And it's really important when the artist and his team know what they want.
Tout l'univers cabaret, tout ça a été créé avec eux entièrement. C'est quelque chose qu'il voulait faire depuis quelques temps et du coup quand on a annoncé qu'on voulait faire ça, il était super content.
When we started to discuss, well, okay, why we don't transform the club in a kind of electronic cabaret?
Something close to the Moulin Rouge in Paris. Moulin Rouge electronique. Something very chic that brings back a little bit like the prohibition time back in the days, you know, like Gatsby. I wanted to have something different than what we have right now. At the minute, everything is like a bit more futuristic, a bit more digital, a bit more robotic. I wanted to try to go different. When I explained that to Hai and Roman, they were directly like, yo, that's fire, that's amazing. We see it.
I'm Romain Pisnem and I'm a founder of Ice Cream, a show design company, and we're taking care of the show production for the new residency of Hugo Make the Girl Dance at I for the season 2025. Our main role is working with the artist and his team to create and design the show. It's always a big challenge because you are in Ibiza. When the people they go into I and when they go into Make the Girl Dance, they open the door of the club and they're like, I came last week, I came yesterday, but I wasn't the same club. So it's really, really important to create that experience. Tu vois, ils vont arriver ici.
Ouais,
Là, t'arrives, tu vois ça, tu vois que j'ai jamais été trop fan de cette truc-là.
Ouais.
Ça, tout s'en trouve.
Ouais.
Le titre là, ça reste, mais c'est avec les espèces.
Mais le rouge.
Ouais, tout. Là, du velours rouge, là, on va remettre de la ferronnerie en or, que ça soit comme les rendus. C'est-à-dire que tu vas arriver là, t'as la scène, t'as des dons. It has really been a joint venture, a creative joint venture that I think is going to make one of the most epic productions I ever seen in that club.
Dieu a dit que la lumière soit.
La lumière.
Et la lumière fait.
Gracias.
Okay, so there's a lot of different things to make a residency succeed. Once you have artists, you have to work on content. Obviously, we have to talk with my brother about what's going to be the show and what's going to be the production for the night. You have to create the PR teams. You have to create the support on island. And also you have to work a lot on the online, which is now, with the new technologies, each time a bigger part of the job, no?
So we're here in Ibiza, shooting for the video announcement of the residency.
We have like a nice cinematic zoom in as the intro shot. She takes a drink. Then from this we'll do a close up, and then we'll have the noise of the bike. We'll do some close ups of your hand on the bike, your foot landing.
Oh my God, Hugo, is that you?
Yeah,
I heard you playing in High.
right, every Thursday.
Can you put me and my friends on the list?
Sure, how many?
Ça va?
Vous avez vu les footages, on a fait le spot hier.
Ils m'ont montré là.
Ça rigole.
Non, c'est pas comment ils ont fait super. Mais c'est marrant de tourner, quand j'ai les couilles. Tu sais, quand on fait genre les trucs, quand tu vas voir la vidéo, tu vas dire. Ça fait déjà, tu vois. Regarde les deux là-bas, là, quand on est arrivé, c'était comme ça sur le sable en fait. Faut rester je sais pas combien de temps, je sais pas combien de temps.
Ouais, non, hier, non, hier, non.
Okay, so today we're here filming. We're on location. We're doing Hugo's launch video for the summer. As you can see behind, if you pan around, we've got a bunch of girls who are going to be running and chasing Hugo through the streets of Ibiza to launch Make the Girls Dance Ahoy. So this will be the first impact that we do to kind of promote the season and start to really make some noise about the residency in the summer.
Pel seu interès, els preguem que tinguin les seves pertinences controlades en tot moment. Por su propio interés, rogamos mantengan sus pertenencias controladas en todo momento.
c'est bon ça. Il est beau le mec. Ah, t'en approches de ça là. Pas mal ça que ça là. We have 6 days in IMS. IMS is a international music summit, I think, Ibiza. It's the beginning of season, and yeah, I mean, it feels good to be back. I discovered all the Billboard for the first time today, you know, seeing my face all over the island, announcing the residency, playing the Girls Dance Records every Thursday at High.
I never thought that I could be one day one of the resident in Ibiza, especially resident in the #1 club in the world here in Ibiza. It's crazy. But that also means that there is no dreams that are too big.
Yeah.
Like if I do that, anybody can do, to be honest. Like you just need to believe in your dream. Don't let anybody tell you can't, because I come from Marseille, in a place where nobody speaks fucking English, you know. We grew up, we had nothing. And I'm here in Ibiza in the residency at the fucking High. Right?
I'm really happy and excited. I'm sure it's going to be a big boom this season. We saw him growing in the last years, little by little, and then he had a huge explosion in the last 2 years. And I'm sure it's going to be a fantastic night. He's ready for his big residency.
He said we want to have that in High, and I'm like, damn, like it's happening. And in the meantime, I was already discussing with Pacha, who wanted also to offer me a residency, and then it became a super tough choice because I'm like, shit, like I'm already kind of like a bit engaged with Pacha. Now High is reaching out, and yeah, I mean the fact that like we speak the same language, they're French, we were able to communicate, I would say, on another level, especially when it comes to like artistic vision and all of that.
We understand each other better. I mean, you have that kind of special connection that you can't have with other people.
First, I have a much better French accent than English accent. So that is generally very helpful. And we have the same references. It may sound stupid, but you talk about things and, you know, we have watched the same TV when we were kids. We have like, so in terms of references, it helps a lot, but the French connection for me, and especially electronic music in French, it's something very big.
You know, at some point it's a matter of instinct, feeling, the way you feel the conversations, the way, you know, and I had good conversation with Pacha, I had amazing conversation with High, the agents were involved, the management were involved, but I decided to trust my instinct, and I decided to go with High.
I think this residency on Thursday night at High, the Make the Girl Dance, is really the beginning of something very, very special. I really believe that there will be a before and after that. And I think Ibiza we know that a lot of things happen in Ibiza, and I think this is going to be the big sensation of the summer, definitely.
Le mec qui vend, the man who sell, he's about to land on the island. If you didn't book a table, I'm sorry for you.
Vas-y, go.
I feel super excited. It's a mix of emotion though. It's a mix of like, you know, being nervous, a bit stressed, being proud, being happy, being like, I don't know, man. It's like it's the journey, you know. It's 21 years in the making.
J'entends ça depuis 6 mois, donc là je suis super excité de voir vraiment les derniers détails, le show final avec le public et voir la réaction du public.
Ah, tu vas faire répéter déjà.
Ah ouais,
on les
métier,
charmait, il nous fait le mec, qu'est-ce qu'on fait?
Non, j'ai dit que tu fais les costumes, c'est pas l'intro, on n'a pas encore.
Il est fort.
C'est un nouveau club. C'est ça. C'est un nouveau club en vrai.
C'est un nouveau club, ça ressemble plus à rien là. C'est plus du tout le même endroit. C'est chaleureux, c'est bien, tout le temps un peu cosy.
Baby, there is a distance in your eyes. Pretending on the low, like I don't know. How can I help you stall your problems for
Beautiful. Okay. Qu'est-ce que tu en penses, Luffy?
Héros, j'avais vu la photo déjà.
Tu voulais? C'est ça que tu voulais? C'est ça que tu voulais que je fasse story. Je savais que tu voulais que je fasse story. Ah ouais, tu m'as dit viens comme Tony, je viens comme Tony.
Tony,
Tony
my dear friend.
Monte Cristo. Numéro 10, est rentré sur le terrain. Petite démarche, le gros buteur de cette année, championnat. Il est là. Il s'apprête à planter le but encore, putain, voire même 4 peut-être.
The thing that I want most is that I want the people to come to Ibiza. I want the people to come to this night, and I want them to, you know, create the best memories of their life. You in your 20s, just one time in your life. You in your 30s, just one time in your life, right? You in 40s, just one time in your life, and you know, we don't have a unlimited amount of summer, right? So every summer should be used very, very, you know, efficiently. So when you come to Ibiza, you come to our party, Ugel, make the girls dance. It's an experience. And I want you to live your best life. And that in that experience, you create the best memories ever.
It's real. There are highs and lows, moments of pure ecstasy and moments of utter chaos. But through it all, I wouldn't trade it for anything. So yeah, you can find me in the heart of Ibiza, living and breathing this life like it's my last damn day on earth.
baby. There is a distance in your eyes. Pretending on the low, like I don't know. How can I help you stall your problems for a moment?